Being hot can be defined on many different levels. Trust, love, consideration and kindness. It takes a lot. All the actors on this list show how much it costs to be considered sexy. Here are 15 of them. Number 1. Chang Wook. Who would have thought a singing magician would have the ability to make hearts skip a beat? Chang Wook as Real in the musical healing drama The Sound of Magic managed to do just that. His character was so endearing, unique, and charming that you couldn't help but long for a fantasy of being able to meet a magician whenever times get tough. We were also blessed to see him singing throughout the series. He's got the most heart-stopping vocals. Number 2. GOT7's Jin Young. GOT7's Jin Young in Yumi's Cells 2 has stolen the hearts of many, making him quite the heartthrob this year. His role as the sweet and considerate Bobby, who is irrevocably in love with Yumi, Kim Go-yoon, basically has no flaws. The director of the series had wanted to show a character who was the world's kind-hearted guy, which Jin Young is obviously doing a great job of portraying. It is really no surprise here that the Bobby fan club continues to grow weekly. Number 3. Lee Min-ho. Whether you love or hate his characters, Lee Min-ho always manages to look confident and amazing in every role he takes on. In the international hit series Pachinko Kama, which is based on the novel written by Min Jin Lee, Lee Min-ho plays Ko Han-soo, a Korean man who lives in Japan and ends up falling in love with Sunja. The best part about this series was not only seeing him in a very complex role but also seeing all of the interviews of him and the cast having a great time. A smiling and laughing Lee Min-ho is definitely sexy. Number 4. Sun Suk-koo. Sun Suk-koo is a must on this list, as he played the male lead of My Liberation Notes and literally took South Korea and the world by storm. No one could have anticipated the huge impact that an alcoholic man, who falls head over heels in love with a regular girl, would have in K-drama land. Not only did he have his first ever starring male lead K-drama role, but his new movie The Outlaws 2 has garnered over 12 million moviegoers. This is Sun Suk-koo's year, and he is already confirmed for another project that many are over the moon about. Number 5. So Ji-sub. So Ji-sub ages like fine wine, and it is ever so apparent in his current role as Han Yi-han in Dr. Lawyer. The dual professions that Yi-han takes on are so utterly attractive that it is hard not to swoon over him. So Ji-sub's long-term presence in the entertainment business is so evident with his effortless acting, and it makes him that much more appealing to watch. We can always count on the power of his charisma. Number 6. On Hyo-seop. A Business Proposal is the rom-com series of 2022. On Hyo-seop as Chaebol Kang Tae-moo was perfectly handsome, charming, and sexy, sweeping everyone off their feet. His reliance, honesty with his feelings, and overall aura while sporting a three-piece suit made him a definite hunk. Not to mention, his one-liners while trying to win over Shin-hari's heart were very compelling. It was the perfect role for him, and every scene he was in only set off fireworks. Number 7. Nam Yo-hyuk. Set in the late 1990s, 25-21 is a series starring Nam Yo-hyuk as Baek Yi-jin, a reporter who is trying to get his family back together after being struck by a financial crisis. He falls in love with Na-hee-do, an aspiring fencer. Baek Yi-jin is a character that many have felt all kinds of sentiments over, as his story was a rocky one. Nam Yo-hyuk was so effectively able to show the sensitive and emotional side of his acting abilities that he is most definitely a candidate for this list. Number 8. Lee Joon-gi. There is something magnetically charming about Lee Joon-gi whenever he stars in a series. He has the ability to pull his viewers in, making them engaged and emotionally invested in his role in the storyline. His role as Kim Hee-woo in Again My Life is no different. Lee Joon-gi always slays in the mystery/action type K-dramas, as the stories and his acting are bound to keep viewers on the edges of their seats. His convincing acting skills and ability to pull off both casual and formal attire are absolutely perfection. Number 9. Ro-eun. What is a sexiest actors list without the mention of SF9's Ro-eun? In the fantasy series Tomorrow, Ro-eun plays Choi Jun-woong, a human who gets into an accident and ends up joining forces with a couple of Grim Reapers. Seeing him work to try and save the lives of people who are struggling to make it through life is a touching story and one that was beyond emotional. The story brought healing and depth, and with Ro-eun in the starring role, there were some obvious bonus factors, one being the fact that he looks breathtaking in a suit. Number 10. Hoo Wong-in-yup. Why Her is the currently airing mystery romance series starring Hoo Wong-in-yup and Seo Yeon-jin. Hoo Wong-in-yup's role as Gong-chan in the series has been adorably sweet, as he is open and wears his heart on his sleeve while persisting for love. This has been a busy year so far for Hoo Wong-in-yup, as he also starred in The Sound of Magic, which aired in May. His fans are thrilled about the double-header, as Hoo Wong-in-yup's presence always lights up the small screen. His appeal in taking on such eclectic roles has been enjoyable to watch. Number 11. Song Kang. Song Kang's portrayal as Lee Si-woo in Forecasting Love and Weather, a romantic comedy series set in a weather administration office, was perfectly pleasant and alluring as always. His character had a puppy dog charm that was adorably contagious. His positive and upbeat personality lit up the screen, making viewers smile and appreciate his acting abilities. Song Kang has been able to show so many different sides of himself, and this particular role was another one to add to the growing list. Fans are definitely looking forward to seeing him reprise his role as Cha Yoon-soo in seasons 2 and 3 of Sweet Home. Number 12. Yoon Ki-sang. Yoon Ki-sang has come a long way since his very villainous role as Jang Chen in the Outlaws movie. He has only shown that he can do it all, as his role in Kiss Sixth Sense as Cha Min-woo is one that is very soft, sweet, and romantic. Kiss Sixth Sense is based on the hit webtoon by Gatton Yeo, and with all the anticipation leading up to the series, Yoon Ki-sang was able to deliver all the stops to make it a worthwhile watch. Additionally, it was a complete delight seeing Yoon Ki-sang in a romantic lead role. The heart flutters were endless. Number 13. Sung-hoon. Sung-hoon is definitely not shy when it comes to showing off his sex appeal through his various roles. Even Sung-hoon's character named Raphael in the series Weary the Virgin screams sexy. He has a consistent knack for playing self-assured, wealthy, and powerful characters who are always pretty persistent when it comes to winning the female lead over. His role in this particular series was no different, and fans could not complain. His presence is always able to draw viewers in, making them fall for his charm. Number 14. Ahn Bo-yeon. Ahn Bo-yeon has been keeping himself busy these past couple of years as he has taken on multiple roles while making great strides into becoming a very sought-after actor. His large stature and heart-stopping charm have definitely helped him become very popular. His particular role as Do-bae-man in Military Prosecutor Doberman is one of the most charismatic roles in a K-drama this year. He plays a prosecutor who at first seems very superficial and cold but later turns into a lovable character. It is also a given that Ahn Bo-yeon in military uniform is a look we can 100% get behind. Number 15. Park Hyung-sik. Park Hyung-sik in soundtrack number 1 is Han Sun-woo, a tender and warm-hearted photographer who only has eyes for his best friend Lee Yoon-soo, is everything. There was something about seeing Park Hyung-sik utter the words, "I am going crazy," while looking at Yoon-soo that gave all the butterflies and made him so much more alluring. In very Park Hyung-sik fashion, fans were able to see his soft and sentimental acting through this role. Finale, who do you think is the most sexiest K-drama male lead of 2022? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please like, comment and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you on the next video.